I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for kicking off the weekend with TCM for another installment of Flashback Fridays. We're doing this every Friday night in January. I remember the first one from just 2 weeks ago. I was standing right here in my mid-century home where I can't use the stairs because they're purely decorative and quite unsafe, I'm told. Talked about how flashbacks are a storytelling tool that date back to tales of the Arabian Nights, and that the 1901 silent French film A History of Crime is the first known flashback in cinema. Then I said flashbacks went mainstream when Citizen Kane used them so effectively in 1941. Up next, an Italian-French co-production that dominated the international award circuit, winning the Grand Jury Prize at Cannes and the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film. If you love movies and their transformative power, I promise you'll fall for this picture. From writer-director Giuseppe Tornatore in 1988, Cinema Paradiso. It's the story of Salvatore, a successful Italian movie director who learns about the death of a man who helped him navigate his childhood, Alfredo. Alfredo was the projectionist at the movie theater in Salvatore's Sicilian village. In flashback, we learn about their relationship and how Alfredo inspired Salvatore's passion for movies and taught him important lessons about life and about love. Cinema Paradiso was just the second film made by Tornatore, an award-winning photographer and later a television director who specialized in documentaries. Tornatore based much of the film on his own childhood. He envisioned Cinema Paradiso as an obituary for traditional movie theaters, most of which are now multiplexes or, of course, gone completely, making this film even more emotionally resonant today. I mean, even those soulless multiplexes are struggling. The film stars French actor Philippe Noiret as Alfredo. Jacques Perrin, Salvatore Cascio, and Marco Leonardi each play Toto, as the boy is called, at various stages of his life. Released in Italy in 1988 with a rich score by Ennio Morricone and an emotional final scene for all of us who love the movies, this is Cinema Paradiso. When Cinema Paradiso came out in Italy in 1988, it was over 2.5 hours long, and it didn't do well at the box office. So prior to its international release, writer-director Giuseppe Tornatore cut the film down to just over 2 hours. That's the version we just had. Never really sat well, though, with Tornatore, that he had to cut the film's length. So in 2002, he took it back into an edit room and created a director's cut. That version of the film was even longer than the original Italian cut, clocked in at just under 3 hours. The added material focused on Salvatore after Alfredo's funeral. He tracks down his long-lost love, Elena, attempts to rekindle their romance. She turns him down, but does share with him that it was Alfredo who convinced her never to contact Salvatore again, fearing that his love for her would keep him from fulfilling his destiny to become a filmmaker. The director's cut did get a release here in the States, but generally was dismissed as inferior to the shorter version that hit theaters in 1988. Coming up, our night of flashback movies continues with one of the all-time great family dramas. Irene Dunne stars in George Stevens' I Remember Mama. It is next on Turner Classic Movies.
Next on TCM, The Prince of Tides. Then I Remember Mama. And later, The Man Who Would Be King. The Crown is Sean Connery's tonight.